Midday Kentucky cooking segment brought to you by Creative Kitchen and Bath, where you will always cook in style.
Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Over here with Chef Allison Davis of Wild Time Cooking at the end of your summer camps, I see.
I know. We're sad to see them go, but we're glad school's coming back into session. Oh, you know,
I
love
think
cooking
every
with
mother
kids.
and father is thinking right now, please let school come back next week.
Yes, no, it is that time. It is definitely that time for kids to get back into routine, families to get back into routine, and you know, summer's great, but it is always a good time of year to just get things back on track.
3 months.
You know.
Alrighty, what are we making, my darling?
Okay, well, I am just focusing this week a little bit on this time of year being garden fresh vegetables, finding ways to preserve them, finding ways to just use up what you have grown in your home gardens. It's amazing what you can get out of just a small space.
Gotcha.
You know, 12-foot, you know, 6-foot rectangular space, you can grow tomatoes, peppers, onions, cilantro, herbs, all this kind of stuff. So what we're doing today is actually, I have some ripe tomatoes still, and I actually still had some green tomatoes. Okay. And we're going to make a green tomato ketchup.
Oh.
All right? Yeah. And we're going to make some homemade French fries.
Oh, you know,
it was something that I don't think people really actually realize how to... and that is super hot. Nope, nope. We'll just go on the back burner. Oh, you got it. Tell you, he's got the touch. All right, so what I did with this was I've got some green, some ripe, and some fennel that I soaked in salt, because what does salt do?
Pulls the moisture out.
It pulls the moisture out. So then we strained it, so that way our ketchup's not going to be super watery, okay? And so now we're going to cook these tomatoes down. And I've got some sugar that we're going to put in. You said you love tomatoes and sugar. Yeah. You know, that's...
Let me just try a green one.
Oh, well, they're super ripe. You know, when they're green, they're not quite, they're a little bit more bitter. Oh. You may like it, though.
Well, I'd like to have a little taste.
There you go.
Because you can make fried green tomatoes.
Oh, yes. I love doing fried green tomatoes.
Are they ripe?
Those are not. Those are green. Yeah. The green tomatoes are not quite as ripe. Let me grab you a paper towel. Oh, God, I love him. He's just a jack of all trades. What do we say? All right.
I thought you said they were ripe. You said they were ripe.
They're green tomatoes, so they are not ripe.
I just thought there was a brand of tomato.
No, no, no. I have some ripe ones in there, too. No, the green tomatoes are not ripe. So, so they're more bitter.
So when they make fried green tomato...
Yes, they are still not a ripe tomato. They are a green tomato. That's why you can fry them, because they hold up better and stick.
I had no idea.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I thought it was just a special brand.
All right, so I'm going to be cooking these tomatoes down. I've got some oil here that we've got that's nice and hot.
Which you put near me.
I always do this to him. All right, I'm also going to add in some onion here with our ketchup, and then I have a bit of celery as well. Yeah. All right, we've got our sugar, and then we're going to add in some spices. I've got some coriander, a touch of cinnamon. This is an interesting combination, let me tell you. So a little bit of cinnamon. Cinnamon goes a long way. We're going to go in with his favorite, some ground ginger. Yeah? All right.
Oh, yum. Ground ginger?
Yes, he got it after a minute. All right, and then some clove.
Oh, I love clove too.
All right, so just a touch of these spices. It's just going to add a nice little flavor. I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt, and then we're just going to let this work and let this kind of cook down.
How long does that cook for?
This is going to cook for maybe, I'd say, like 20 minutes, and we're going to then mash.
As my camera crew go, great.
All right, but what we're going to serve this with is some fried homemade French fries. Okay. And so I just took an Idaho potato, and a lot of people don't realize this. Even my mom, I was telling her, to get a good crispy French fry, you have to fry it twice.
I know, because my parents used to own a takeaway shop.
Like I said, this guy's got more stories than I've had.
After school, we'd have to go into the takeaway store and peel bags of potatoes by hand, because we were known to have the best chips in town.
Wow.
Yeah, so we would half cook them the night before, and then my mother would cook them the next day when someone would come in and get their fish and chips.
Exactly. So you fry them once to cook and soften up the potato, and then you fry on the second time to get them nice and crispy and golden brown. Sprinkle some salt on them.
Boo.
And then we're gonna.
We're gonna go.
All right. Well, we're gonna show you.
We're gonna get the recipe for you. Head over to WTVQ.com/Midday Kentucky. Click on the recipe tab, and while I stir my hot chips, we'll be back after this short break.